What's up guys, here we are again for another tutorial in After Effects. So this time I'm gonna show you how to animate camera. Again, I'm gonna keep this basic and everything is done in After Effects. If you watched my previous tutorial on how to animate your logo in 3D, and you will already know that in After Effects you can create lights, cameras and text. So for example, if we want to add the text for our logo, you see that the properties appear on the right hand side, so we can make it bigger by either changing the font size, or we could also go to the transform options in the layers and just scale it up. So now if you go to layer, new camera, we can create our own camera. Let's just keep this to default. Click OK. If we open the layer, we can see that a camera, like other elements, have properties that we can animate. And if we go up here, we can select two views to help us animate in 3D. So for example, we can set the left hand side preview to top camera and the right hand side to our new camera 1, which we could rename, but let's keep it as camera 1 for now. So if we look at the top camera on the left hand side, we can see that our ground plane wasn't really covering the whole area. So when I say set to different views to help you animate, you have an example right here, right now, of how this helped us position our objects better. So if we look and select our text, the new text that we created is centered. But if we go to our logo, which I didn't show this process in the previous video because I wanted to keep it simple, but our logo would be out of camera if we were using the default active camera in After Effects. But we don't really care because we are going to use our own custom camera and we can move it and position it wherever we want in time. So let's say that at this point in time we want our camera to just be in front of our logo, like we can see on the right hand side preview. If we go to some time before that, at some point we will want it to come down from the top. So this is going to be our animation, our camera coming from the top, looking top down, and then moving down to go looking from the front. So to help us with positioning our camera at this point in time, we can go to the left hand side preview. With that selected, we can swap to the left camera. And we can change the position values and any other value we need. After Effects is going to automatically key the new values in for us. You can see the line connecting the camera current position to the final position that we already set keys for. So we can change that too. Now the position again, because our camera is a 3D, is also going to have that z-axis, which is the depth. So if we were looking at our scene from the front, like we are at the end of the animation, it would be the depth from us to far away. So we can change all these settings, and we have a point of interest, X rotation, Y rotation, Z rotation, and even other more advanced options like depth of field, aperture, which is related to your depth of field. So if you know basics about photography, you can play with those too. Maybe do a video on photography. Hopefully that will help you with either your 3D work or if you would like to do some photography as well. When we're happy with our position and all the settings, we can hit the spacebar and After Effects is going to render a preview of our scene. So if we scroll through the time, we can see this sort of happening quicker. If you want to see a proper preview, we hit the spacebar and we let After Effects calculate all the renders, so we can have a preview that is actually around real time. You will see that green bar growing as the time goes on, and that is After Effects rendering. So this will take a while, but will be useful because you want to make sure your animation is smooth and is just how you like it. So from this moment in time, the camera starts to come down. And it's also good to check the curves and the interpolation between your keys. And I showed this in the previous video again, how to animate your logo in 3D. So if you're curious and you haven't watched that, go check it out. So let's cut through to almost finishing calculating our render. And that will be it. If we're happy with our animation, that's our camera being animated in less than 10 minutes, maybe 5-6 minutes. So that's our preview in real time. And here it is. I hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe if this was useful, and hopefully see you next time.